Right, everybody, welcome back to episode 14 of the Fulham Team in FIFA 19. Obviously, in the last episode, did quite a few things, signed a couple of players as well. We signed Zivkovic in the last episode, played a great game against Tottenham Hotspur, lost 3-2 there at Craven Cottage thanks to a Harry Kane hat-trick, but we did make that deadline, or not deadline day move, but probably our final piece of transfer in the business. Until this came through when I was off recording, actually, and this caught me off guard. A deal from Inter Milan came in from Tom Kearney. It was 12.2 million. I negotiated. I didn't think they'd do anything more than that. I offered them £16 million plus a little, and they matched it. So Tom Kearney could be on his way out of Fulham, going to Inter Milan, £16 million, which, at 28 years old, it's a good deal, I like to think, for me. I didn't intentionally plan on selling him, but if it gives us a bit more money, it gives us £16 million, we could look to maybe bring in another centre-back, maybe Nastasic, who I like to bring in. I think he'd be good. Another Serbian player to add to the little contingent we've got going on here. I'm not trying to build a full Serbian team. Also got James Tarkowski as well, I might look to try and add, maybe. Could be one. Also, Alassane Plie, hopefully, or Plie, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Next season, if we were to do well, we've got another bit of budget. He's a striker I want to get in next season. We were linked with him in real life. There was talk of us trying to sign him in real life in the summer. Ended up going to Mönchengladbach. So, and even also underneath Mario Götze, who in real life at the moment is at a bit of a crossroads in his career in real life. I know he's just gone to Arsenal in the summer on this save, but in real life it's a similar predicament to what Andre Schürrle was in at Dortmund. He wasn't getting much game time there, and he still isn't really. And he's only £27 million rated, or valued at £27 million. And if we were to get a good budget next year, I could look to maybe try and bring him in to add to that midfield. I think a midfield of Almiron, who've got on a pre-contract, Seri, and also Götze would be a good midfield, especially if we qualify for the Champions League or any European competition. It'd be a strong midfield to have, and to also fight on the league front as well. A couple of notable mentions from you guys: I think it's Kanjin Lee, good young prospect from Valencia, and also Ante Kojic, who's a Croatian young prospect, 21 years of age, another attacking midfielder, and he's at Roma at the moment. So plenty of food for thought and plenty of ideas for you lot to try and get involved with. I'm not going to try and go too far forward in this save. As you can see, home to Wigan in the FA Cup. Deadline day's around the corner. So what I'm going to probably do is play this game, wrap up deadline day, and that'll be this episode. Before the next episode, we do have Crystal Palace and Manchester United to play. Palace away, United at home. So that'll be the next episode. This episode's really trying to get through the cup, and hopefully then wrapping up deadline day. If Kearney still falls through in time, we'll make a signing of either Nastasic or maybe somebody else, I don't know. But if we were to get a good player in, which I'd be happy with, then brilliant. But some of the players, I think next season as well, looking ahead to that, if we do a season 2, which hopefully once this series is over, I will put a comment or a poll in the comments for a season 2. Especially if we get into a European competition as well. I'm sure a lot of you would want to see me take on Europe as well, which would be quite interesting for me as well. As you can see, we're in the FA Cup today, home to Wigan Athletic in the fourth round. Sorry, yeah, we got through the third round quite well, and against Cambridge took us 2 bites of the cherry over two ties. First tie we drew. And as you can see, we also got through in the replay. So our team lineup is a rotated side for this one. Rossi makes his full start, a full start from McKennie as well. Rima, Doyle, Martian left back, Christie right back, De La Torre, Johansson, Antonio, Rossi, Vieto. It's a strong front three really, and a Bettinelli in between the sticks. He's our cup goalkeeper this year and has been on basically all the games apart from one really, which was the Carabao Cup first round. Looking at the ages, I didn't realise, I'll get into that in a second. Christian Morton in goal, Nathan Byrne, Che Dunkley, Cedric Kipre, who's come from Motherwell, Anthony Robertson, Josh Windass, a good player from Rangers. Is that Jamie Walker, I think, in between at Cam? He's come back from his own at Peterborough, I think. Sam Morsey, Callum Connolly there too, good midfielders. Callum McManaman on the right, Michael Jacobs on the left, Josh Willis for the middle on his own. So it's a 4-2-3-1 for Wigan today. Almost called him Wickham. Anyway, of course we're the favourites to get through, but Paul Cook's Wigan are a good side in real life, and no doubt they'll pose that type of threat in the game as well. But Vieto's going through.
Which they do in good style.
They played some good football leading up to that, Martin.
Wow, okay, well we 1-0 up after a couple of minutes, so maybe not. Maybe it's not going to be as hard as we thought, I don't know.
Well, they all count the same, but he won't
strange
ever get
one.
an
I
easier
mean,
one.
No, I
what
don't
the hell
think so.
Cedric Kitprey doing? He's also caught me up, but that's Vieto who scored that, wasn't it? It was.
Fulham have got themselves
Can't even
in
want to
front.
concede there. I mean, what's going on with Wigan? Are they all right? I think they are. Yeah. No way. I'm hoping. I kind of thought, has the game reset difficulty without me knowing? Because I ain't tampered or changed with nothing. But by the looks of it, I think it's the golfing class. You can see the golfing class. I think. I hope it is, because I don't want to be accused of being a cheat, and that would be a shame. Oh.
Terrific play on the ball.
Oh, lovely clean.
Rossi's in the mood.
Fine space.
Yeah, but I said, hopefully it's not the difficulty that's changed. I don't want to be accused of being a cheat. I've not cheated in this career mode at all. You know, looking at Legendary, we lost the last game against Tottenham, so people can't accuse me of winning every single game. I mean, like, there are games we are going to lose against the better teams, and you know, we've got United at home in the next round, so. Oh, you jammy sod! Took that right off McKennie's foot there. I just think you can tell when you play the bigger team. I think this is a stronger side to what we played against Cambridge. Like from my perspective, a Fulham side, we're fielding a much stronger team here, which is probably why we're doing better, because we've got a bit more quality there. Like Antonio starting, Vieto starting. They're high 77s, 78 rated players, and you come up against what 68, 69 Wigan Athletic rated players. So you know, we could probably get away with it. But I will, after this episode, check the difficulty. As far as I'm aware, it hasn't changed, and it shouldn't have changed. Jaker's on the knockdown. Oh my god, that caused so many problems, that knockdown there. You would have thought we would have cleared that quite easily, but for some reason it didn't seem to materialise. Talking about that career mode, I've said before, time and time again, the support I've got off this, and the subscribers we've gained as well, it's been absolute tremendous. Like, obviously my niche in YouTube's vlogging, football vlogs, Fulham, well mainly Fulham stuff, really, isn't it? But it's nice. This is only. I'm not a career mode YouTuber like people like to think I am. Well, God no, of course I'm not. But it's just something I want to do. I'm a Fulham boy, you know. I want to try and. Oh, as I said, I want to try and do a career mode with my team, as you know, most fans like to do, and that's really all it goes to. Really, I don't see myself having a long-term future as a career mode like YouTube thing. It's a good series that's taken off. I suppose there's not really many Fulham career modes on YouTube at the moment, so it's probably why it's done so well. I mean, if I brought this out a couple of months later, probably no one would want to watch it. But
it's gone out of play.
I suppose people like the originality of it. Like, I'm not signing these big world-class players. I'm like making realistic signings. I'm listening to you guys, which I think you like as well. I'm taking on your ideas as well. I think lots of people seem to enjoy that. I mean, for one, people might only watch this video for about a minute and turn it off. I don't quite understand. I don't know. I don't know how it works, but I enjoy recording it, and it's fun. It's fun for me to do. Everyone's, you know, I've got a good subscriber base. I like to think they're loyal in a way. Like, the viewing figures are always quite good on these career modes, which has been a big surprise for me. Like, I've done a career mode before last year, I think it was. It was Forest Green, and it didn't do well. And I was kind of sceptical doing this career mode this year. I didn't think that this would be a good one. Like, I do apologise to people who want to watch the game and listen to me ramble on, but I thought it'd be a bit different. I thought I'd mainly talk about this career mode in this episode. It's only going to be a one-game episode with a little bit of transfer window to wrap up. Obviously, it's deadline day coming up afterwards, and you know, I'm very pleased with how it went, the career mode, how it's gone so far. Like, I was sceptical doing it, as I said, because I looked at some of the retention it got on Forest Green last year, and that was probably because I've only been doing this YouTube game for about a year now. You know, a couple of weeks ago it was the 1 year anniversary, if you want to call it that, for my channel. I don't like to call it that at all. McKennie's actually a beast though. Just saying that, he feels so slick in the midfield. I think he'll be a great long-term signing for me. To pick him up for so cheap was fantastic. And I do rate the bloke who commented that. It helped. First half flown by, and Wigan haven't done too much. It's been quite comfortable. They've had a little half chance on a knockdown, but other than that, comfortable half really. You know, I can't complain. But yeah, looking at the striker situation, obviously Plie will be coming in hopefully in the summer, and we will let Antonio probably go, because, as I said, he's not done enough really to warrant staying. I mean, he's had ample game time now. He's started cup games. He's played loads of minutes. Right, he scored a lot in the last game at Spurs, don't get me wrong. If he turns a corner, he might stick around. That's Jamie Walker in it. He's lightning quick, Jamie Walker here. He shoots, comfortable, meat and drink for Bettinelli. So be careful here because we don't want to get too complacent. The first half already was a comfortable half. Like we took the early chance early on. It must have been a kick-off patch or something like a glitch. But
well, he's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Yeah, it's a good
has Rossi swapped wings? I think he has. I don't want him to swap wings. Is he on the right now? He is. Yeah. See what I mean? Look, this is what I don't like. The game does these stupid little things like with your team selection. Like an ultimate team, it does it as well. It'll move your players about, and I don't like that. Hopefully they patch that in the next update because that needs to be sorted out. Because it's happened a lot in Ultimate Team. Like you have a good team. We can get him back into it. They're getting closer. Callum McManaman there. Windass has come off, even though he was planned to be honest. One new. Will Grigg coming on. Oh, great. Is he going to be on fire? Hopefully not.
Christie.
Here's the goal scorer, Vieto.
Get the ball out wide as they've done here. Here's Robinson.
What's Antonio doing, mate? Don't trip him up like that, you Burke.
Thanks to the referee.
Twat.
And the referee
Knob.
Given the free kick.
Right, we're going to make our first change. De La Torre will come off. He's played quite well. We will look to give one of my academy players. Only 17 years old, and you know. Actually, no, we're going to bring on Matt O'Reilly. Only a good young prospect for us. Lots of Fulham fans know him already. De La Torre's played well. Give him just shy of an hour on the pitch and give Matt O'Reilly some first team minutes that he hasn't had this season. So positives for the boys. Just really giving team players in this competition in the early rounds. Give a load of young lads and young blood some minutes, which is always nice to see. Getting in the first team. It's a shame we don't have Harvey Elliott on the game, so I've been using him a lot in the cup games. He's been on the pitch, minutes and all that good juicy stuff. Well, that from Max, Le Martian, big solid Max at the back.
It's come to nothing in the end.
Just want to switch that to Vieto. That's a lovely ping. That's a good ball.
I know it's caught the eye of Alan Smith. He has moved to Liverpool.
Good ball, good play.
To put the money in the pockets, about 50 million quid. Which,
good drive.
Real chance.
Oh, that was a good chance for Rossi there to get a goal, but it didn't happen. Right, Antonio will come off. Kamara will come on, and I think we'll leave it at that. I might give Steven Sessegnon a little run in a minute down the right-hand side, like towards the end of the game. We might get a run out.
Save and keeps the ball in his grasp.
All that from Weston, big West. He's been solid, Weston McKennie. He's a really good signing. He just feels good.
Working away to try and find an opening. Antonio got in the way.
Antonio trying to bulldoze his way through there, but it's that unluckily for him. He just couldn't get through. But
intercepted well. Now they're pressing in at him.
Good work from Matt O'Reilly. He's looked impressive since coming on. The midfield's really good. It's a physical midfield.
Rossi.
Rossi's getting there. He's a work in progress. People might think, oh, why did I sign Rossi now? I've signed Zivkovic, but actually, only wrong with Brandt. He's part of the academy program to bring on youngsters. Actually, no, screw it. I don't care. I'm going to bring on Steven. Popular demand. I'm sure fans will be happy to see him come on.
Powell.
Yeah,
Lost the ball, and
Diego Rossi's a work in progress. 100%. He's a work in progress. Like he's very young. He'll grow to an 85. Hopefully, he'll be trained a lot in season 2.
Callum McManaman looking for a through ball.
Corner ball, okay. First test for Wigan to get the ball in the box. I mean, they've not featured much, but don't want to tempt fate too early on. That's it. Just mark Grigg a bit.
Corner played in. Defended well.
Oh, we clear the ball. That's good. Let's make sure we push up a bit now. We don't want to get caught on our laurels and toss this away, because it'll be a bit of a shame. Because we've done well. We've done what we had to do. Is he offside? He's not. Ball comes around the back. Luckily, we're tall enough to head that away, but we're going to come back again.
Get excited about it, and I am as well.
Just got to make sure we're switched on. That's a good play. Well done.
Well, the clock's showing 9 minutes left to play.
So be careful doing things like this, because that's what's going to fuck us up.
Anticipated the direction.
Luckily for us, we're switched on defensively.
Can they hang on to this?
Again, Rossi's been moved out here. Don't ask me why I didn't choose to do it.
Yeah, and it's the approach that the home team take that will be important.
Hopping and skipping inside and out. We're going to move them back across again. It's just frustrating because I've got to keep pausing the game. People don't like that. I know that for a fact, but it's not my fault. You know, for some reason the game is just part of the problem. I think it's one of the only minor things I don't like about FIFA this year. Appeal for offside, but I think I was playing him on there by daydreaming. William McKennie again. He's been solid, Weston has. Been a good little midfielder for us.
That's a good spot by the defender.
Ideally, we don't want to replay. We want to try and keep this out for as long as we can.
Well, there'll be 2 added minutes.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
It's a very
Should be
good
going to round
interception.
2 now, I think. No, not round 2, into the next round, I mean, sorry. It's comfortable. And we do go through in the end. Simple 1-0 win. Comfortable in the end. Wigan didn't do much, really, did they? I mean, look, only 2 shots. How many shots did we had? Had 5. It was quite a quiet game, really, wasn't it? You know, Wolves beat Villa 3-1 in their local derby. They're through to the 5th round, I think it is now. 2 1-0 wins in the Cup again, so, you know, we're doing alright in the Cup. We've got a good little Cup squad going on there. If we were to pull out another Championship side or someone like that, we'll go with that side. No speculation, I don't understand. I won't understand why there's speculation around you, my friend. Right, who have we got in the next round? Let's have a Butchers. Who have we got? Has it come through yet? I don't think it has. Yeah, it'd be a bit early, wouldn't it, for that? If Kearney goes, then it wouldn't be a problem, because I was looking to move him on maybe towards the end of the season, so... See, we're sitting 2nd in the table. Right, it is deadline day, so I don't want to tempt fate, but has he gone? It's a final scout report, oh my god. Talk about little problems there, little fuckers, aren't they, them emails, but we'll let it tick down. Arsenal spent big money. Goncalo Guedes coming in with Goetze. Bournemouth, Pereira, Ramis, Martinez. Wow, they signed Martinez, did they? Wow, okay. From Atlanta. Manolas went to Chelsea. Wow, okay. Guerrero, Nias left. Obviously, we spent £37 million. So we spent a lot of money. Liverpool spent Ousmane Dembele and Pjanic. Koulibaly come out, and Luka Modric as well. Man City signed. Well, I'll tell you what, you'd expect to be walking the league, wouldn't you? Is Kenny going to sell in time? Wow, he's gone. Shit, Tom Kenny is gone. Okay. So where's my money? Alright. Okay, we've got to think this through now, because into the transfer hub we go. I was going to get a centre-back, but we're going to need an attacking midfielder, aren't we, to replace him? And that's the problem, I don't think I've got one. Shit. Kenny has gone to Inter Milan. Well, to be fair, so it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, so he's never going to turn it down, is he? So you can't argue with him. Stasic will cost 20 million. We ain't got that money for him, have we? I don't want to panic buy either. I'd rather... How old is he? 17. This is what I mean. It's a gamble bringing in a young type of player, but... Koric. I know Zivkovic plays centre midfield, and people might think just play Zivkovic there for the time being. Actually, that's a good one, actually, isn't it? Zinchenko for a cheap price. I'm going to try and buy him, actually. He's only cheap, isn't he? I know he grows quite well as well, so that'd be worth a punt, I think. I mean... I think it would be. $3.9, yeah, we'll give him that. It's a bargain. He's a good player. He'll play wing back. He's good cover for us as well, I think, is Zinchenko. People might think, why am I buying him for? Well, you know, at the end of the day, we need to, you know, we need to bulk up our defensive ranks. He's happy to be a rotation player as well, so, you know, we can train him up. We'll take a 5-year deal, I'm sure you will. Good. Oh, it was 45, so we'll give him that. We've got 100 grand signing bonus. Will he take that? Yeah, he'll take it. It's simple money, isn't it? Zinchenko's signed. That's a good deal to bring in. A good player. Do I go for Tarkovsky? I don't know. I don't think we've got enough money for him yet. I don't want to panic buy here, so I need to be realistic. Oh, it's on a pre-contract. He'd have been a great player to bring in. Oh well, shit happens. Scrolling through your transfer list on deadline day at the fault of your fucking player leaving. Wasn't an intentional sale either, but I know I need to shift this money, and I don't want to panic buy, but I just want to take my time with it. I'm happy we've got in Zinchenko though. It's a good deal, good player, and he'll do us very, very nicely as well. Zivkovic, can he play? Is he? Wait, is Zivkovic? Are his stats really tailor-made for a centre midfielder? I don't know. Has he got like? He's got good stamina. Don't get me wrong, but the strength is not there for a midfielder. He's a left winger for crying out loud. It might have to be McKennie going in the midfield. I don't really want to necessarily do that as of yet, but he might have to go in there. How much money you got left? 10. Probably shouldn't have sold Kenny now. Probably should have kept him. But don't worry, we'll have a look. We'll fish around here for something. There's got to be someone who's going to pop up who will fit my budget. Just caught me a bit off guard. I'm usually quite good at planning ahead, and they really caught me with my trousers down, haven't they? It might be a bit of a risk, but I might just end up playing them in there. I don't know. I mean, don't know if we can get anyone cheap enough. Harry Winks, I don't know. I'll look into Harry Winks. I don't know. He's one. Have I got something before they come in the next window? I don't know. I need to be careful here. I want to keep my options open, but if we can't get one in, then we can't get one in. That's the way it's going to have to be. So. No way! They loaned Ruben Neves out to Augsburg. Seriously? As if that'd happen. Oh, it's a bit unrealistic there, isn't it, really? I don't know if Harry Winks grows enough or not. I don't know, but it would be a good signing. Right, we'll try and go for Harry. I think he'd be a good player. Someone who'd fit our style. It's a blind bid here, so I'm going in blind, and I don't know how much they want for him. Go on, 11 million. Right, okay, 9.6 for Harry Winks. I think he's a good player. 22 years old again. He's a good midfielder. He's done well at Tottenham. He plays and he's involved in the first team squad, so it's a good deal. I didn't know how much money he's on either. Well, he'll play a lot of the time, won't he, for us? Four years, which is good. Accept that. Alright, we'll move the bonus because he ain't going to score for me, I don't think. Alright, superb. Right, Harry Winks has signed as well, that's good. Takes us to what? Well, that's been a very good transfer window. Harry Winks comes in, Alexander Zinchenko comes in on deadline day. A busy deadline day, at least we've added a bit more depth to our side, and I think now we're happy with that. As long as he's above a 77, 76, okay, it's fine at the end of the day for me. Harry Winks, people might look at that and go, oh, you panic bought him and all that. I didn't really panic buy, did I? He's a young midfielder, he'll grow, he'll do things for me, happy with that at least. So, yeah. People might think, how the hell, probably could have got someone better, probably, but Harry Winks, he's £8 million for crying out loud. It's a good still, really, it's a snip, isn't it? So, that'll be us done for deadline day at the end of the day, unless players leave now. And I'm not going to sell anyone else. I don't need the reason to sell anyone else. We all reject that. But Harry Winks will grow. I think he'll be a good player who will get minutes for us. 8 million, it was 9 point something, I think it was in here. But he'll grow. And if not, it's not a big gamble really. It's a small gamble. It's a realistic song, I think, for us as well. Fulham win race for Harry Winks as a good player. The move makes sense to come across London as well. To play for a club who are probably going to give him more minutes than he's got already. Leverkusen. Guess what? Two words. One begins with P, one begins with piss off. You're not having him. Kind of Ryan, mate. He's my main man up on the left wing there. He's done a good job for us on deadline day. As we're coming into the end of deadline day, happy with the 2 signings. Kearney has gone, which is a shame, but £16 million into Milan as well. It's a big move for him. And we managed to get Zinchenko and Harry Winks in. Marcus Bettinelli, £3 million, Fluminense. No, I'm not going to sell him now. Sorry, he can be turned down as well. I don't want him to, if he's to leave, I want him to go to a good club in England. I don't want him to go to some far-fetched country in the middle of nowhere. Of course not. Deadline day slammed shut. We spent our fair share of money on deadline day, didn't we? So, you know. Delete. Sorry, Stephen boy. I want Harry Winks to come into that because I know he's a good deep line midfielder, and I will train up Zinchenko as well. He's a good player. Get his defending up. His defending's quite poor, so if we can work on that between now and the end of the season. I think so. Harry Winks has got good stats, but he's got a good short pass, which is 86, 85. So if we can get that up and bump it up a bit, then he's a good player on his day. Easily a good player. Oh, shitty now. That's when he's out. Oh, we ain't got no Mitrovic. Just, you having a laugh. We're not going to have Mitrovic. Oh, God. Is he out for the Palace game? Shit, he is. Bollocks. Okay. Mikel's going to have to start up front then, isn't he, Antonio? Not ideal at all. Like, really? Wow, okay. That's going to put a spanner in the works. But we'll get onto that another time. Has he got up to an 80 now with Zivkovic? He has. He could probably start if he could play on the right, but I'll keep him on the bench for the moment. He'll be a good impact sub. End of the episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. A bit of a proactive one, an unexpected one, but we've got the game against Palace coming up next. If you do enjoy it, guys, all the good stuff, likes, thumbs up, shares, all that beautiful stuff. And we'll see you all for next episode. This should be episode 15. Get on with Palace away.